Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've been working the last few days on our defense, and pretty much that's all we've been working on. And we played really good defense today. And by working on our defense, we also got to be more physical. And in the first half, our defense was outstanding, and we got loose balls, and we got scrums, and we won some scrums, and Matt got us off to such a great start, and then when he got a second foul, I would have put him in the first half, but the guys who came in, we weathered the storm, so to speak. We even increased the lead by a little bit. Otherwise, I would have brought him in, and then he came, and he was fresh in the second half, and again, continued his shooting, but also his defense. Mark's getting better and better. He's learning how to play physical, and Brakefield, Jamin really helped us, and he was close to having an amazing game. He missed a couple right around the bucket, but he was right there, and his physicality and Henry's good. Really, really good, and proud of my guys. They really responded to what we practiced. So proud of them.
Thanks, Coach. If you have a question, please use the hand raise feature, and we'll start with Brendan Marks. Brendan, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Coach. Happy birthday, by the way. You mentioned you guys wanted to focus so much on defense the past couple of days in practice. Why was that such a focus for you?
Because we were giving up over 90 points even in the previous two games. And the thing with our team, before those two games, we were turning the ball over so much. So you can only practice so much. And so our point of emphasis for those games, because we had been playing decent defense, was offense. And their habits aren't ingrained enough where you can do that like you can do with a veteran team. So that's why we did it. We can't give up that many points and expect to win. And thankfully we didn't do that today.
Thank you.
Steve Wiseman, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, you said he was kind of shooting the ball slow earlier, maybe in the Carolina game in particular, you mentioned. And he said he'd been kind of working on that, kind of shooting more in rhythm like he did today. What did you see in him and the way he?
Yeah, good observation, Steve. He was quicker than he's been for over a month today. And that's after a couple really hard defensive practices. And he seemed more alive today, he was quick. He was quick, and he got his shot off quick. And, he had a heck of a game, to get it with this scoring game. It's a lower scoring game, to get 24 points, 6 for 7 from 3. But he got his shot off quicker. He just seemed bouncy. He had, which he has not, our team hasn't been that, for some reason. But he had, Matt had a great game today.
David Thompson, go ahead, sir.
And maybe it's because his parents were here. That'd be nice to play in front of you. That you guys don't realize how tough that is especially for young players, where their families can't see them. We have no fans at our place, and I'm not against Duke for doing it. I'm just saying that's who knows, that might have helped too.
Aaron Beard, go ahead.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Hey, Mike. No. Okay, yeah, I'll go. Mike, you made such a point about this team needs to get better each day, not worry about maybe the longer term right now. How much does a performance like this help, where you emphasize defense, they go out and do what you taught them, and they're rewarded for it?
Yeah, well, it's really important, because these kids have worked hard every day. They, I mean, they could have come in here down, you lose 3 in a row, you're under 500, and you lose some close games, and you're playing at Duke and all those things. And they've not done that. They've really worked hard and have been enthusiastic, upbeat. And we just have to keep doing that and don't pay attention to anyone else and just keep doing that. And something good will happen. Something good will happen. Something momentarily, because we won one game, happened today. But you just got to stay with it, man. That's what our program's done, and see what happens. Just see what happens if you do that.
David Thompson, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Hey, no problem. Hey, Coach. You mentioned on Monday that you were taking certain precautions with Jalen Johnson because of his foot injury. Is that a big reason why his minutes have kind of decreased in the last couple of games, or is he just?
Well, today it just, you saw the game. It was really physical, and we had him in there a couple times, and he was knocked back, and so I would have put him back in, but Jamin and Henry, those guys, it didn't knock them back. So I mean, Jalen will keep playing. We're not now, but that's David. That's the thing that all freshmen have to learn. Like, it took Mark, right? Mark now has learned that. And the physicality of this game is huge. And I have confidence in him. We're going to keep working with him, and he'll have opportunities. But today, going in another direction worked out well for us. And getting Mark more minutes. Mark had 20, I think he played 27 minutes. And so playing the two big guys, we've been, at one time, Matt and Jalen were the two bigs. So if there's a big guy playing like Mark is, you got to play him. I mean, look, Mark and Matt, they were really good today. They were really good today. So it's nothing against any kid. It's just that sometimes some kids are better, in a ball game.
All right, last question, go to Jake Piazza. Go ahead, Jake.
Hey, Coach, it was a little tough to see on TV, but with about seven minutes left, DJ pulled a three from well beyond the 3-point line. And when the camera cut to you real quick, it looked like you gave a little extra fist pump or a little extra excitement. And I was just wondering kind of what about that moment made you extra happy for DJ?
Well, Jake, I did that a few times, just that they focused on that one. So we'll send you a tape of the game. And there were a few fist bumps today because our guys made some big plays. They made some really plays. I love my guys. And they need to see, and I think they do see it in practice, but even in a game or a timeout, me being emotional for them in response to what they're doing. So again, we're going to keep working at it and keep going. But this was a really big win for us today.
All right,
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Have a